All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program. So, I am going to again expose one of the ways in which they send their subliminal messages, right? As you guys heard at the beginning of this video, you might hear some talking in the background. That is the television I'm watching, the Amazon Prime series Reacher, right? Again, a very, very good series. I love this series. You learn a lot, all right? Even though a lot of stuff is made for television, but they do talk about certain things in which, again, U.S. military, CIA, the FBI, shit that they do. So let me go back slightly, and I am going to explain to you guys what's happening. So you guys are going to hear. This is from season 3, right? This is the first episode of season 3.
We still got to deal with the gun. He's no pushover either. Got a jacket and a half.
Okay. Now, when she said the word jacket, they use their car horn. All right. So let me continue.
There's an assault, armed robbery. Don't know how to use this gun.
Great. How are we gonna keep from getting shot? Because we can't just kill the man. Hey, here he is. Give me.
All right. Let me skip forward just a little bit here. Let's see here.
He's right. We need more. In Kuwait, we'd use flashbang
Listen to this.
when we wanted to keep a target alive for interrogation. Bodyguard won't be seriously injured, but he'll be in no condition to retaliate. It'll blow out the windows. Really sell the line to Richard.
And it'll create a job opening. Beck will need a new bodyguard.
Okay, sorry, I'm confused.
Shocking.
The bodyguard
Now, this
isn't
part
in
here
the
is
meetings
important.
go
Listen
tell
to this.
Beck what actually happened, so how do we get around that?
We hold him indefinitely, without so much as the right to a phone call.
All right.
Pretty sure the Constitution says you...
Right. So when he said this of like kidnapping this bodyguard and holding him indefinitely, right? They used the car horn, meaning that again using the sirens, the noise to engage in their subliminal message about kidnapping me. I talked about this, how they'll all of a sudden I start seeing all these vans, particularly when I'm walking. There'll be like vans, white vans, blue vans, or what have you. It's always white and blue, right? You know what I'm saying? Except for yesterday, I think it was like a gray van, I think. But whenever they start to show these things, or whenever these things are happening, this is why, instead of waiting for an hour for the bus, I had to take the other bus back to catch another bus, which is a good thing I did, because I got home, at least, it would have taken me, I had to wait there for another 50 minutes or so, right? So I took the bus back. It was only a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes or so. Took the bus. So I would have been out there, like I said, waiting for a whole hour, and that's a no-no. So as I was walking onto on that street, you guys saw it. There was a gray van, and it had the number 32 in the license plate, if I'm not mistaken. All right. But again, so now I'm watching the show. All of a sudden now they're talking about kidnapping this person, holding him indefinitely, and listen to what they say. Okay, watch, listen.
Can't do that.
You're DEA. Grab some drugs from evidence, plant it in his car, say he was buying it from some Central American dealer, then it becomes a narco-terrorism case. You can hold him as long as you want without formal charges and no right to an attorney.
Okay? So, again, because exposing what it is that they've done to me and to us as TIs, the non-consensual human experimentation, the illegal microchipping, the illegal remote monitoring, illegal surveillance, the planting of, honey traps or what have you, and trying to plan for some other TIs, like my brother, trying to plant weapons so that, he can be, so they can kidnap him, basically. So I remember one time my brother called me. He was like, he was in the hospital. He was like, I went to the bathroom and there were two clips, 9mm clips. I said, did you touch it? He's like, no. I said, good. Whenever you see stuff like that, don't even touch it. Don't even pick it up, anything like that, because what it is that they're doing, again, is trying to manipulate your mind because you're angry about being targeted the way that they target us. So you might pick it up or have you. Next thing you know, your prints is on these things, and then they can charge you with a crime, right? Again, this is what these people do to cover the crimes that they've committed against us. That they will go through these lengths. And like I said, we as TIs, we are the evidence, right? They try to silence us, try to bribe us with money, and again, it isn't really a bribery. It's them hurting you, damaging you, and having you to go on disability, and then trying to use the fact that they've basically took away your financial resources like your job or what have you, you know, to try to use that, right, as a threat against you speaking out for what it is that they do and continue to do. Right. So like I said, whenever I watch these shows, they will do things like this to send me these type of messages. And so this is why, like I said, also when I realized what was happening and I went and I said, okay, I need to do this video, guess what they did? They literally restarted the episode. Right. So I had to go back to this point where I was at to show you guys. So again, every time I continue to speak about what it is that they're doing, or we're going to restart the investigation. We're going to using the color of law, using their position, right, to use the system to legally, you should say, to use the legal system to abuse you, right? This is what they're doing. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys in the next video.